sound here. Yeah, I just wanted to turn it off because I didn't want everyone to just hear me fucking tapping away on my keyboard endlessly. Anyway, I'm turning off my Discord. I'm logging out of it on my PC, so if anyone's sending me a message on Discord, I will not be able to see it. Anyways, I will be building some 30-minute mission stuff. I don't know what to build first. Kind of feel like I either want to do the accessories first, or do one of the more basic ones. So I got the Spinacio army type, I've got the Volpanova tank version, and I got the Roundinova. Anyway, where's my chat doc? I can't see it, so I think I'm just gonna have to pull up my other one. Here. How's the lo-fi, by the way? Is not too loud? Whichever looks the coolest, but they all look cool. You know, I think I'll start with Spinacio. I'll start it with Spinacio, just so I can have like a nice little base. Lo-fi isn't that? Oh, did I turn that off as well? I think I might have turned that off accidentally. Okay, I think it should be here. Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Someone tell me. It's fine. You always say it's fine, but then I check back in the VOD and see if like the loudest shit ever is too quiet. I'll assume it's fine though. Okay, so currently, I think what we'll do is we'll do the Spinacio. There's nothing on the back. Okay, it is fine. Alright, I'll take your word for it. I'll trust you on this. I got this. It's basically, so this one, anything that has a type, that just means that they have like a base robot, and then they have like extra armor pods to make it look a little bit different. So, let's unpack everything. I actually kind of wonder if I can do that. I think I can actually do this without the instructions. I haven't built a Spinacio. I've built a Portanova. So I've built a Portanova, a Beskairoto, an Esposito. I'm trying to remember all the names because I disassembled them, so I can't visualize them in my head right now. So I'm building Esposito, Beskairoto, Portanova, Verdinova, and a what's the one with the goblin arms? It's something Nova. It's a something Nova. Gardenova. That's it. It's so what, man. What? Okay, I started playing Silksong again finally. I got to Act 3, and I found it really fun that the final boss I beat in first try, but first boss of Act 3 is taking me like 10 attempts to best. So true. I'm excited. I haven't built a 30-minute mission kit in a while. And I'm going to be getting an extra big hole tomorrow. Not tomorrow, on Thursday. It's actually, which by the way, first boss low-key hot, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, buddy. I will say, I think I've ordered such a large delivery that one of the people at the company themselves has reached out to say that a different delivery company is gonna take care of it, and it's gonna be a little bit delayed. It's gonna be on Thursday instead of Wednesday, I think. So that's fun. I just said it's no issue if it's gonna arrive on Thursday. You're their best customer. I am. I would want to spend more, but I'm trying not to spend it too much at first. Okay, so this is just the army type parts. This is the helmet. Joints. This will be the eye. Like, I almost spent 600 on them, but I was like, nah. Some of the parts I don't really need, like it's just like some extra stuff, like for example like armor type for the Rabios, like a drone armor, or like command armor. Like, I don't need that. It would be fun, yes, but I want to get like weapons, and the drone. And also I've ordered a bunch of like their like background stuff. So for example, I wonder if I can actually reach it. Ow! I wonder if I can actually reach it from under the table. So these things were actually what I wanted to get a lot of. So these are like the buildings. So these are one how do I say, 1/144th scale. So basically all these robots, they're 1/144, which I think is like standard Gundam sizes. These aren't Gundam, but you know what I mean. Half-Life 3 will be real this week, like everyone's saying it will be. I don't fucking know. I'll believe it when I see it. Same with Silksong. I don't think. I just wait. I don't go on leaks. It's just disappointment galore. Anyway, I've ordered 4 more of these, so I bought their entire stock of this, because I ordered 1, but I wanted to get 5 at once. But I've got 4 more of these coming on Thursday. And I've got like trusses, so I've got like the base trusses that will just hold them so they stand. And I've got like 8 of those. I've got 2 Silksong came out in September. Yeah, I know. Anyway. Let's see here. So these are the back of the knees. I don't know if I'm going to time myself. I think I'm just going to casually do it. I found my clippers, by the way. Very useful. Since they're push fit, I don't need glue. I just need clippers and a knife. And maybe a nail file. Where's my nail file, actually? Oh, you meant before it came out? I thought you were just denying it came out for some reason. Yeah, Silksong is just not real. Yeah, it's just not real. It doesn't exist. Big conspiracy. But yeah, before I was like, if it comes out, it comes out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I wasn't going to buy into the hype, because people were buying into the hype for fucking years for that shit. It is kind of weird. I'm coming up to that age where definition of old is reaching me. Because, like, what the fuck do you mean Cyberpunk is old? That shit feels like it came out recently. Or, like, PlayStation 6 is about to come out. Like, what do you mean PlayStation 5 is old now? That shit just came out, it feels like. Like, I'm still not used to, like, my PlayStation 4 being slow. Like, I've only just come to terms with it being, like, an old console. You know what I mean? I feel like those motherfuckers who were raving about the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 being, like, the GOAT. When the PlayStation 4 came out. And I just did not see the hype, because I didn't grow up with it. Well, I mean, I did grow up with it, but very rarely. Okay, so this is for the arms. Oh, what is this? This is the joint for the arm? Ooh. Let's at least disassemble something that I'm familiar with. Like 35. Well, I mean, am I wrong where people are saying that the PlayStation 6 is about to come out and the PlayStation 5 is old news? And how Cyberpunk is basically old? Am I wrong? Okay, I'm assuming this is like a foregrip. Won't come out for another 2 years. Yeah, but I mean like an announcement. Like, it still feels like PlayStation 5 is a new fucking thing that just came out. You know what I mean? What is the... This has something to attach from the front of it. This can't be like the way that it looks like, right? I think the reason why I'm... Where is it? Oh god, am I lagging? So that has some drop frames. The instructions are like really fucking wide. So like it would just be like really impractical, I feel like, for me to just have it unless like do it piece by piece. Yeah, there's meant to be like a little fucking thingy for it. Where's the thingy for it? D27. Oh, whatever. I'll figure it out as I go along. Who needs instructions? I need instructions. I love instructions. Games to establish itself as the next step compared to the boatload of exclusive the PS4 had. Well, I think it's just the age of consoles is kind of over. Xbox doesn't have the heart in the game. PlayStation is just coasting along. I feel like Valve, maybe, but like with like I think the price that they're giving out of being like $9.99. Well, I know there's not an official price yet, but like you know what I mean. Like it feels like it's more so, except Nintendo won by doing its own thing. Nintendo has not won. I feel like Nintendo won only in the eyes of like Nintendo fans. Because as someone who isn't into Nintendo, I have seen nothing. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what they won with. Nintendo Switch 2 I feel like was mediocre. I'm not seeing anything for that. Second most selling console of all time. I don't know. Especially with Valve coming out. Especially with Valve coming out with this fucking like VR stuff, and it's like a sort of PC console hybrid and Steam OS. I just haven't seen Nintendo doing anything fun. You know what I mean? Knife out. And things on Nintendo will ramp up. I don't know. Didn't they just drop a new Mario game? Aren't they dropping like the third Mario, like the 7th Mario Party game now? Some shit like that. I'm just not a Nintendo fan. Platformer, not Mario Kart. I'm just not a Nintendo fan. So anything that Nintendo does is just it flies into one ear, flies out the other. For me, this gun looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. Really add something at the front. It's a knife. Bam 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 bam. I think I might actually need the instructions for this. I'm getting too distracted. They're definitely doing better than Xbox. But I don't know. I don't know if I regard them as a console. Because if we include a Nintendo Switch as a console, then I would argue that the Steam Deck is far more impactful with how much Linux is doing, Steam OS is improving, and now sort of the movement. I feel like Steam Deck is definitely very impactful. Steam Deck 2, not Steam Deck, Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, Sony stopped trying because I think Sony is the best at, like, media console. No average consumer's buying a Steam Deck, bro. I feel like with the implementation of handheld console, with the ROG Ally, the Steam Deck, the other 5 that came out with, like, Microsoft and Xbox. Yeah, Nintendo reaches the way most people think, and then they go and shoot themselves in the foot with fucking patents. Japan literally had to be like, no, what the fuck is this patent? Don't do this shit. Anything that Nintendo does that is good with their games on the console, they immediately fucking ruin it by just destroying the community and the fans. They're like, no, you can't have this community charity event, fuck off. You can't have this emulation, fuck off. What do you mean you want to have fun at this event? What do you mean it's for non-profit? Fuck off. You know what I mean? I feel like that's... I don't know. I'm more than familiar with Nintendo because Games Workshop is basically just British Nintendo with what they do. I don't know. Okay, so we've got the head built. Again, I don't know Nintendo. As a general consumer, like an actual general consumer, you know how many games I play, which is very little. If I'm not playing on stream, I'm playing the same 4 games over and over. I see nothing from Nintendo. Like the Game Awards with Donkey Kong Bonanza, I don't even know what the fuck that is. I think I might have seen one trailer for it that one time, but I don't fucking know if it deserves Game of the Year. Yeah. I'll search the 404 awards. Because holy moly, that website. I basically don't even need clippers for this. I can just like pull this off. There we are. C1. Where's C1? C3. Go 3 entire slots of the best performance category. Yeah, exactly. I think even like really, really hard Expedition 33 fans were like, they really shouldn't be that much. Like you could have Aaron Paul there from Dispatch. You can have Death Stranding. Especially Charlie Cox. Like I know people really well regard Charlie Cox, but even Charlie Cox doesn't think he should be like awarded for it. Because he himself said he did a 30-minute performance, didn't even know what the game was about, and left. Like, if he knew how much of an impact this game would be and what the depth of this game would be, he did say he would put in do a lot more for it. Well, yeah, but again, it's an exceptional game. It's an exceptional indie game. It's an exceptionally big game. I haven't personally played it, but everyone loves it. Plus, you gotta, like, again, I feel like... Plus the movie category, like, why the fuck was Sonic 3 not in the video game adaptations? Why the fuck was Until Dawn there? You know what I mean? What happened now? Am I dropping frames? The hell happened? Feel might be as an Astrobot type subversion. Well, I think the thing is, Silksong was highly awaited. So I think that plays into a lot of stuff. And it'll definitely win. It'll at least, I think, win most, and like I don't know if there was a category for most anticipated release or I don't know. I feel like Expedition 33 will definitely win. I think it will win Game of the Year, but I feel like with how much it's put in everywhere, there'll definitely be enough votes. Again, you got to remember, the Game Awards are a scam because audience votes is only 10% because 90% is voted by the panel. So everyone could vote for Expedition 33, but they'll probably still pick fucking like Battlefield 6, you know? Plus, some people don't even want Expedition, they want Arc Raiders. Like Shroud, there was like that big thing with Shroud being like, I just want Arc Raiders, he doesn't want that Expedition 33 game. He doesn't want Silksong, doesn't want Expedition, he wants Arc Raiders, which I haven't seen any gameplay of Arc Raiders. I heard it's an extraction shooter, which it makes sense why he would want extraction shooters, because FPS game wants FPS. Kingdom Come 2 is honestly the weirdest Game of the Year nominee. Why? It's an excellent RPG. There's so many fucking deep mechanics with it. I was surprised when every time I see Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance gameplay, it's like really surprises me. Monster Hunter Wilds was nominated as well. I don't remember what category it was nominated for, but it was still nominated. But I don't know if Monster Hunter Wilds is a good RPG. As Game of the Year, not as RPG. What was the Game of the Year stuff? I don't think it was in Game of the Year, because I know Expedition 33, Silksong, I don't know. There was like 5 games for Game of the Year. Plus, it's a very intensive game. Like, I could see it winning Game of the Year, because the amount of, like, Death Stranding, Donkey Kong, Kingdom Come... See, I don't know why Donkey Kong would be there. That's my gripe. Like, E33, Silksong, Death Stranding, and Kingdom Come 2 all are incredibly in-depth games. I just don't know enough about Donkey Kong to be like, yeah, that's a really in-depth game on par with, like, Kingdom Come 2. Like, everything that I've seen is, like, Metal Gear Solid, in-depth platforming. Yeah, but it's platforming. I'm talking about like Kingdom Come 2. Every gameplay I see is like those like little fun fact videos about Metal Gear Solid, where you can do like almost anything. Like that one, like that you could like fucking haunt one guard with a ghost if you do like 17 different various specific things. And Kingdom Come 2 just seems like that, but on steroids. You can just do everything in that game. A1. And where's the other one? Am I missing one? I can't be. Is it in like the bag or something? Silksong's platforming too. Yeah, but Silksong has a lot more in terms of story, in terms of boss fights. I feel like in terms of art as well. Just the existence of Silksong, I feel like, is a bit different than Lego. Kill, please. I don't have my tools on me. Keep being distracted. Let's see one. Thank you. There you go. Slowly building them up. Oh, I like how you can like sort of like the modeling behind it makes it look like he has like really fucking wide eyes. Looks like a really silly skull. Yeah. Yeah, but again, I don't know Donkey Kong Bonanza. And I feel like, compared to the other ones, it really didn't hit as much in, like, popularity as the other games. Because, like, Death Stranding was everywhere. Kingdom Come 2 was a bit less everywhere. Silksong was definitely everywhere. Expedition 3 was also everywhere. Donkey Kong I just did not see anything for. So I think that's why I'm a little biased for it. It probably does deserve it, but I feel like also some other games might deserve it instead of like Donkey Kong Bonanza. Also, okay, you want to know what the weirdest category was? The fighting game category. There was like only two games, and the other three are like collections. Like, what the fuck do you mean Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is Game of the Year nominee? Or whatever nominee. It's so like, what? It was like, wasn't it like immediately taken down as well? Because of the amount of like AI art and like glitches and shit. Turks KO isn't even out. Why is it there? Yeah, it's like beta. So like, and I don't know about Fatal Fury, but I heard that's the only other game that's like out. But I also don't know if it's like actually out. Marvel Tokon on there? Yeah, exactly. A4, A3. There we go. Like that. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. Oh shit. Is the camera okay? Do I have to move it closer to the figure? Really interesting side stuff. Cam's fine, alright. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do it with this. I keep forgetting, 30-minute missions has like super big instructions that are in depth with how they look, but they also have this really cool thing where just the backside contains everything you need to put them together with. Like, it has like the unique parts, but it leaves out the parts that are shared across all the figures. So I feel like I might just use this. Just save myself some space and flipping. Okay. Build that. Build the C stuff. So. Dragon Quest remakes? Yeah, I don't know. Especially because they do have like remakes. Like they have the Final Fantasy Tactics. Why can I not connect these? Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe they just weren't popular enough. But again, I feel like most of it is panel votes. I think the panel decides what games are put onto the nominee stuff. And then the people decide 10% of it, and then they decide their 100 Line was like pretty big when it came out too. I have never heard of 100 Line, so maybe it's like a thing where it was big for like your sort of group. You know what I mean? Could be that. C110. What is that? No. Like some games were big, but like briefly, like Blueprints. I haven't seen that game since like the first week or two when it was released. Plus, I think some games are a bit too recent. Like I think they were still featured into like the categories, but like Mega Bonk. You know what I mean? Big for like RPG fans, I think. Yeah, I'm not into RPG, but I think you are a lot, so that makes sense. But yeah. I hope Dispatch and Marvel Rivals wins their categories. I'm surprised Marvel Rivals wasn't, like, anywhere. Like, it was only for the most ongoing game, like... You would think it would be, like, everywhere. Also, why doesn't there... I mean, Hero Shooter makes sense, because what the fuck would you put there? Overwatch, Concord... You can't put Concord there, so Marvel Rivals just win for just existing. Because even Sony's trying to fucking kill that game. 11. Where is 11? There they are. I was debating playing Dispatch because I really got into it when on episode 5 and 6 when episode 5 and 6 came out. Where's he even to go? Oh yeah. Pretty good. I want to try it at some point. Yeah. I just feel like, I mean, I've seen Moist Critical play it, and I don't think he played it how I would play it, but I feel like I've seen so much of it that my own playthrough would just add nothing. It'll be fun, but I already know what's going to happen, so I feel like I was considering getting it right before the finale. Because I was 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 was the finale. I thought that would have been fun to do on stream, but I don't know. Rivals only competition realize like Fortnite. Well, yeah, right. Ongoing support. I think in the category was Helldivers, Rivals, Fortnite. There were two others. I forget which one they are. Okay. Final Fantasy 14 and something else. No, for ongoing support. Didn't that game just come out? Or am I thinking of a different Final Fantasy? I'm thinking of Tactics. Final Fantasy 14 Tactics? I don't think it was. Also, I would like to compare these with my other 30-minute mission kits, but I took apart the robots. I can still put them together. Final Fantasy 14 is the ammo method. Oh yeah, then it's probably that then. I can probably put them up together because I didn't take them apart all the way. I just took them apart at like the joints and the legs and the knees. But it will take me some time, and I'd rather just build the new stuff. – 12 and 13. 13 and 14. 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 13 and Ads. Rip. Alright. Everything looks okay. Doesn't look like I dropped any frames, which is good. So these are for the legs. Like this. That is crazy. How much side movement there is. Oop. I want to build the arms next. Oh, he's got like 2 arms now. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, put these together. Is that not how I meant to do it? Oh. Oh, I just did the wrong way around. Oopsie. Going to effect shut down every other game nominated. So true. I just don't know any games. I don't play new games. I usually wait like a few years for them to like get discounted and come out. Okay, these need like a Deltarune is nowhere to be seen. Okay, I'm not surprised because Deltarune technically came out. I feel like they can't. I don't know. I feel like repeat nominations can't really be done, right? Especially when they appeared at previous Game Awards. Never nominated to begin with. Like, ever? Yeah, I don't know then. I think maybe it might get nominated when it fully comes out, like all the chapters come out. Like, I don't think they have an issue with DLC, but I think with something like Deltarune, where it's gonna come out every other time, you gotta really be careful. Because, like, the thing is, I think people are noticing, especially with, like, Rockstar, because, like, GTA 6 is now, like, the 4th, like... Yeah, they're fine with unfinished games, but I feel like with series games, it's like Dispatch, right? I feel like if Dispatch episodes came out like 2 episodes came out a year, I also don't think it would have been there. You know what I mean? Since it's a more serialized, episodic type stuff. I don't know. Best music could have at least been there. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like there's also a lot of bias there. Like, I feel like some of these fucking games have, like, near orchestral sort of compositions with a lot of people. I feel like once there's a finale, I think they only justify to, like, start hating if it's not nominated when it fully comes out and they still don't nominate it. I feel like that's gonna be 100% fair. 2XKO, it's in beta, so I don't know what's up with that. If you can put beta games in there, I'm surprised Half Sword's not there. I mean, I know Half Sword's wouldn't fucking win, but like, I love that game. Okay, pop this out. Do I have to pop you out as well? Okay. I'm gonna pop you out. Yeah, it's much easier like this. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it looks. These are very different arms from what I'm used to building. Oh, I misdid it. There we go. Put that on. Oh, did I do upside down? God damn, I did upside down. Alright, 1 second. E33, Silksong and Deltarune were like the darlings of the year. Yeah, maybe. I feel like Deltarune, I don't see Deltarune being that because Deltarune has hype every other year. Every time a new chapter comes out. So I think that's what they were probably trying to avoid. I feel like they're definitely, I don't know. Most anticipated game of the year, I feel like, was definitely a stacked category, because again, it's just GTA 6. Yeah, but again, just because there's like a 4-year gap, it's still a gap, right? B1, B2. Like, I feel like it had hype behind it, but like, once it came out, I didn't see, like, I saw a lot of community stuff. But I don't know. If, not once, I feel like if. You gotta be careful with that. You get your hopes up and then you get Cyberpunk again. It would be funny if it was Half-Life 4. And again, I feel like what Valve has is like a very sort of Japanese like video Yellow. Yellow. I am back. My phone did it again. It was like, your device is overheated. We're just going to turn off your fucking hotspot. Sorry. And now my phone is off charge. 19%. God damn it. This is every time. Streaming is pain. I'm gonna move you here. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna disconnect you. Connect you. Connect you. I swear to God, if charging my phone is gonna fucking overheat my goddamn phone, I'm gonna scrum. Codename HLX. Shadow Drop 3 and 9. I feel like they already Shadow Drop 3. It's called Half-Life Alex. Alright. I feel like whatever they're doing, they're probably going to be working on the fucking AR platform. They have done VR with the Decade. They've done their own console. So they're going to have a multi-fucking continuity thing. 2.5. Yeah, it's just cope. Valve cope. But yeah, anyway. I feel like they have a very Japanese video game mindset of if they're not doing something fun or inventory with their games, they're not going to do it. So I feel like whatever they're planning is probably going to be either in a different medium or they're going to do some weird thing like they're going to be switching between their Steam Deck, I think they're probably going to do AR stuff. They've done VR, so I feel like it'll be fun if they just went to the AR. I just bust out my PS Vita. Start doing that. Alright, instructions. B13A16. A16. Live action FMV like a fucking Sega CD game. Yeah, they just re-released Dispatch, like a skin, made by Ad Hoc. B13. What's this? They make Half-Life 3 a fighting game. They compete with Mortal Kombat. Interesting hinge joint for the elbow. Feel this up tilt command grab. Gordon Freeman command grab. There we go. Where's this? I think I'm going to move my camera down, actually. Though maybe not this far down. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Calm down. There we go. Pick up that camera. I'm going to continue playing Half-Life. I'm gonna continue playing literally any game that I fucking started on stream, Christ. Why do I have two of these arms? The hell? Yeah, I'll take it, I guess. That one's 21. Why do I have 21? What does Arm 21 give me? Isn't it the same? Is the joint different? What's different with this? Oh, it's tilted. I think that's the sword arm. Whoops. Nah. Okay. B2. There's B27 on here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Good. I think 30-minute missions might be my favorite hobby. Like, Warhammer is fun, but again, the most fun part that I have of Warhammer is building stuff. And the fact that I don't need to paint. I mean, I would like to paint these. I won't lie. I would like to paint them. I want to give them like a little rustic feel. But the fact that I don't need to, and it's so modular, and I can just swap him off with like another arm if I want to, or something like that. It's just so fucking good. So good. Now for the legs. Okay. This. I don't even need like any tools for this either. What is it? A17. A17? That's over here. Guess are these two. One Verkarp Gunpla. See, I would get into Gundam and Gunpla. I'm not against it. It's just they all look so similar, and yet there's so many like tiny differences in them. I don't even know where to start. Like, I don't want to get just the basic yellow, white, and blue one, like the main Gundam. I want to get those wacky ones. The ones that look silly. I saw one of them that turns into like I call them Cosmos because they look like the Cosmos Transformer. And I was like, that looks so silly. I love it. I want to get it, but now I don't remember what it's called, what its name is. I can barely remember how it looks like. Why is this one so tight? Hello? Oh, Jesus. Verka's like the way detailed ones, you probably like, let me check them out, hold on. I also don't want them to be too deep. I want them to look funky. Verka Gunpla. Like, again, if they all look the same, then it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, this just looks like the other average Gundams to me, you know what I mean? They just... At best, they look clustered. At worst, they just look samey. Problem is, they're really expensive, maybe. Like, I don't know. Most Gundams look really clustered to me. Like this one. Like, I don't know. Like the Mobile Suit Endless War Verkar XVGK-00W. I don't know. I want the ones that look fucking stupid as shit. Like what the like what is this? what is this thing? MSM-04 Juagu Unicort Ver. This looks silly. I want this. Like, I'll type it in chat. Hold on. It's some version of it. I don't know if it's Unicorn Ver. I don't know if it's like Unicorn Ver. Oh, yep, that's the one. That's the one. Thanks, Gan. That's the one. I couldn't get to my fucking thing in time. There's a Verkar, the Suzabi that I think that you like that one, maybe. Maybe, yeah. Let me check out the Sazabi. Looks like the one I have. One of the fucking, like, what's it called? One of the Bingo Bobs. Because I think they do have, like, 2 Gundams. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Because, again, I got these because I thought they looked cool. I have this one, which... There's some sort of trainer ones. This one's just fucking broken, so I'm not going to attempt to fix it. There's only like one of the basic ones. I don't remember their name. But it had like that cool whip thing. Zakusa, yeah. And so the thing that you showed me, the Sazabi, reminds me of this. So I feel like I really wouldn't want to get it because I already have something that looks similar to it. I'm like there were 30-minute missions as well, which is why I'm glad they have the option armor so they can look at least a little bit different. It has like the horn, like the little weird eye thing, just the general proportions. I think it's based off the same thing. I don't know what this is, but I know this is one of those ones. I know the fight scene that was in because I looked it up. I don't know the name of it, but it's like quick attack, light armor, just pops in, pops out with a shotgun, rockets. Also has one of those weird mine thingies as well. From what I remember from the wiki, this was just like one of those trainer things, so it's under armored as well. So both of these are basically like under armored things. And this one's like a little trainer thing where they do like test against it or something like that with other mechs. But yeah, I'm definitely not opposed to it. It's just okay. The Sazabi does look cool. I feel like it does balance the fucking like clustered nature of it, but I feel like it's only good in some pictures. Like this one, it looks incredible. Nightingale. All right, hold on. Maybe. Again, I think it suffers from the thing of looking really clustered. I like gunplas where they have like a bajillion guns in them though, so. Yeah, it's definitely bulky. I don't know. I feel like just I'm not a fan of them in the same way I'm not a fan of G1 Transformers. You know what I mean? I like it when they have like jutting out detail. So I think sharper ones just look really nice to me. Or if it's painted detail. Like again, I don't mind painting them. Like I'm seeing this one which looks like a Zarko with a huge backpack and a fuel canister on it. I love the look of this. Weird little thing. But yeah, I think I'm just not into Gundams to this point where I can properly discern what each Gundam is, does, type shit. I think I'll definitely have to, because I buy these figures from Japan Cool. I find it to be like the best place, and I think it's the cheapest place as well to get them from. Come by to other places. Really recommend it. I don't know if they do like international shipping, but I feel like they have some of the best prices that I've seen. But I don't think they have everything. And probably won't have because I'm probably going to buy a half the fucking stock at this rate. But yeah, I'm definitely not opposed to it. To the Gundams and the Gunplas and whatever other mech builders. I just find the 30-minute mission really satisfies me because it's so modular. You can do so much funky stuff with it. Okay, now we go into the knees. I am liking this little fella. Why is this not plugging in? Hello? There we go. There we go. Next is these things. So I think these both plug into each other, right? Yes. Yes. I am also realizing that because I moved the camera forward, I'm not in frame anymore. Whoops. Just see what it's like. Yeah, I might just get yeah, because again, I got the other two, not even for how they look like. I got them for the weapon, because they have that weird, like, one of them has like an interesting, like, little whip thing, and the other has also like a whip thing. The brown one has like a whip thing, but it has mines on it. So he basically just, like, I don't know how to demonstrate it. Oh, ho, ho. But, like, imagine this reverse flash piece is that mine piece. He basically throws it on the Gundam, and it, like, wraps around with the mines, and then it explodes. This piece is actually kind of cool. I just wish it actually sat in my fucking reverse flash's hands properly. Not to mention the fact that my fucking reverse flash legs are broken. There we go. Yeah. Is this the correct way? Yes. Ooh, I like this little, like, bit where it sticks out. Yellow. Hello. Okay, I should be back. Stream Crash 2. Ooh, he lives in... Stream Crash 3. Don't forget the first one that happened. At the very, very start. Anyway, back to it. There we go. Have I shown pictures of my other 30-minute mission mechs? I feel like I did. Hello. Hello, Toasty Pineapples. How it be, what it do. We are currently on our first 30-minute mission mech. I'm just about to finish building the base, but then we're going to apply the armor, because this is the army type. Very true. Why can I not get this to stick? Hello? Jeez, I have to apply much more force than I keep thinking I have to do. Yeah, for the Spinaccio it goes really well because the side to side, like it looks like it looks broken. Some fucking Neo shit. Ooh. There we go. There we are. So, what are the feet? A18, B15, and B25. So just this piece. Okay, and then we can put that to the side. This piece. I'm hoping my stream doesn't crash again. How's your day been, by the way, Toasty Pineapples? A18. There we go. But yeah, Lego. I might have to take a look at those more in depth off stream for the other Gunplas and Gundams. What's the difference between Gunpla and Gundam anyway? I keep confusing the two. I know Gundam is like the show, right? But is Gunpla just like mech model kits in general? Or is it just... what is it? Gunpla is just the name of the model kits? Oh, I see, I see. They're all Gundams. I see. Interesting. Gunpla is Gundam and plastic stick together. Yeah, because like 30-minute missions is also made by Bandai, but I wouldn't call it like Gundam. But I don't know if I would call it Gunpla. Okay, so this should be like the base done for the Spinaccio. I would compare it to my other ones, but again, as I've... yeah, it's just mech. Yeah. I would compare it to my other ones, but... oh my god. Hello? Am I back again? Oh, it's gonna be a rough stream. So, we've got that. I might occasionally have to blow on my phone to cool it down. Okay, so what's a good way to do this? We'll now give him the army type option part set. So this goes on the chest. This will be how it looks like normally. Put you on the chest. I'm assuming these are the shoulder pads. What the fuck is that? Alright. Then do this and this. Oh, that fell so hard. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going crazy. Throw a spider at my feet. Whew. Okay, so I assume this goes like so. Or no, what? What is this even? Okay, so where does this go? How do I put on the army type stuff? Okay, armor, that's it. Yeah, so that does go on the shoulders, right? What is it? What? Oh, it goes here. I'm a dumbass. So I did have it correctly, I just had it the wrong side. There we go. There we are. Anyway, hello. This sucks. Anyway, as I was saying, Discord streaming would not be easier because the issue is with my internet. If I were to Discord stream this, then I would just leave the call every single time, and I'd have to rejoin and restart the call, and I'll be a much more finicky. Than it is now. I could see if I could get someone else's hotspot working, but then I have to reconnect it to my computer, and that will take a while, and like other bullshit. What I need is Virgin Media to just come out and just fix my damn the internet. So I think what I'll do is I'll occasionally blow my phone. So it cools down at least a little bit. I'll be like the fan to my phone. To be fair, I'm at least fast at spotting when it goes off. Okay. Right, now the mask. Anyway, keep yapping. Don't let me stop you. Now we'll apply the mask. The moment we've all been waiting for. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Can you type something else actually? Why is it not appearing on my screen? Well, like on the chat on stream, sorry. Moon Knight on PS4 pissed me off. The cape looks so weird. Of course it does, because I have to fucking like redo the entire game. But yeah, it doesn't spawn in for like a little bit if I'm correct, right? Also, yeah, your messages are just not appearing on my stream. Why are they not appearing on my stream? God damn it. Hello? That's weird. Why are your messages not appearing on my stream? My messages are. Weird layer doesn't have the normal. The spawns in just weird layer and doesn't have the normal texturing. Well, yeah, because it's a separate model. Like it can't look that good. You know how pixely Daredevil's MVP is? His eyes are just squares. On his like base default MVP. It fixes itself when gliding, but not normal. Well, yeah, because the base actual model looks weird. Because again, they have to turn it down. The gliding one looks a little different. Also, if I pass out, you'll know from what. Where do I put everything else? Okay. This goes here. Okay. Because when it glides, it spawns in a different cape. It's like Monster Hulk and Hulk the Transition. Okay. There we go. I think I might have to raise this again. God. There we go. The visuals bug me half the time, but I don't want to go back to PC often because I don't want to wait on shaders. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm just going to pop everything out, actually. I'm going to pass out from fucking hyperventilating too much, blowing so much air. So this goes on the knees, right? So how does this work? This goes on. I think this goes like this. And then like this. Ooh, that is a pretty bad one. I mean, hey, this stream, very good for promoting good breath control. I'm learning Harmon right now. We're going to be covering this up, like so. What is this part for? Oh, this goes on the back. Interesting. Where exactly? And which way? So this is how the Spinaccio looks with the armor on. Put phone on ice cube tray. My phone is the camera. You'll just get a view full of ice cubes. But I would like to put it on an ice cube tray. At least like sellotape, like one of the ice things on it. Ice cubes on phone. I would do that. In the bag. Because I have like one of those like bottle things that you put into like a ventilator fan. And it keeps the water cool once it goes through and then cools down the air as it moves out. You know what I mean? Okay, so the Spinaccio is done. And I will not lie, this looks sick. This looks cool. I'm not sure how the legs will be like, but... God damn it. There we go. Look at that. Alright. We'll put you to the side. Now, for the next one. let's do this. Okay. I don't breathe for 2 seconds and the phone overheats. Incredible. Are these stickers? Oh no, that's just the back. I can't wait to get 4 more of these things so I can make a nice little city. God. Damn you. What the hell? Oh shit, this is the power line. Oh god, I did not know there was something like this in here. I'm glad I didn't cut that. Christ. I'm sorry that it's miserable, but you're gonna have to probably deal with it because I'm having so much fun right now. There we go. What do I do? Is that 2 wires? How does this work? I'm probably not going to cut this because I'm going to be getting the other 5, so it's going to be like a really long wire. I don't even know if my air blowing does anything. I think if it keeps continuing to be a problem, I'll probably go to Mom and see if I can use her hotspot for my computer. You've got to fix your shit, bro. Well, you gotta. If you could help me with fixing my goddamn internet, then this would not be happening, and everyone in my family would be much happier. I'm fucking calling them tomorrow. I don't care if they need a fucking account number. I'm gonna fucking brute force their shit because I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Okay. Then this goes here. Oh, you can hold it anywhere. I wish they weren't like look like this, but it's fine. Britain seems so miserable to live in. Well, usually when we've had TalkTalk, I had no issues, but I have no idea what happened with our current network provider. Look at this. But yeah, Britain is miserable. We got this. Oh, we can do another, like, a little higher level as well. Huh. That's interesting. I feel high. Oh, this one's going to be tricky. I feel high because I'm breathing out so much. Coming in instead of any problems being fixed. What the fuck is the milkshake tax? We have a milkshake tax? What the fuck? I love milkshakes. That's some bullshit. I don't even know. Keir Starmer has now renamed the BBC to the HaBBC. I love that joke. Hello, Jamie. Hello. We are building some Gundam. Not Gundam. We're building some mechas right now. 30-minute mission. Like, it would be nice to paint these, for example, right? A light post. Feels a bit tight, though. Actually, I might place them here. God damn it. I have to poke it out now. God damn it. How's your day been, Jamie? Oh, that drill bit. Oh, it's too big. Oh. There we go. Kind of want to place these here. Isn't there meant to be two? Ugh. Put you here. How do the wires even work? It's definitely going to be fun with 5 of these because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. That's going to be fun. Right, how do the wires work? How do I lead them? Are they just friction held? Okay. I think I'm meant to cut them, but I'm not going to because I'm going to be getting the other ones to come in as well. I think it should look something like this. I'll take that off for now. What can I put on the back of my phone to make sure that it doesn't fucking overheat every single fucking time? I don't even have anything. Unless I can somehow connect my camera. I do have like a... Do you have any ice packs? I do, but like I'd have to like replace them every single time. I do have a separate camera, so I'm wondering if I'd be able to just connect that. But I don't know how. I'll have to see what I can do next stream. I have to put this somewhere safe. Do these buildings matter how they connect? I don't think they do. I'm gonna do it off camera because they're just so chunky. It's just gonna be easier for me to do it off camera. Yeah, 1 second.
На тебя видит. Да, 21 годик у меня, сынульки. Как я говорю, мой малыш. Ну, тоже, да, смотри, 2 года разница. Все?
А то у меня просто перегревается, не смажется. Alright, I have an idea. I'm gonna swap to my mum's hotspot. Hopefully it pops up here.